I'm going to be making Minecraft Endermen better by completely upgrading them. I'm going to make the best Enderman you've ever seen. And this first one is going to get a massive upgrade, turning into a mystical Enderman filled with powerful energy. Let's start by detaching the body. Endermen are tall, but not tall enough. And we're going to get some better legs than these. So I started from scratch, giving it these sharp feet claws. And now for some beefy thighs. But what's really going to make this a better Enderman is going to be the head. Just you wait to see what I'm cooking up. Before that, we still need to get these arms done and give it these super creepy fingers too. And the creepy fingers are going to need some creepy claws. Now, for this head that I was talking about, my plan is to make it into something like the Eye of Sauron. So it's going to need to be this fiery ball of totally purple energy. And it'll be detached from the body with these white veins, just like this. And now, to texture the body, you didn't think I'd leave it all black, right? Purple and black textures all over. Oh yeah, this is awesome looking. Not sure why, but I thought it'd be cool to give him these ankle spikes. What is an ankle spike, you might ask? Well, it's a spike on your ankle. You guys get the point. Here is our new and improved Enderman ready to rock. Let's see how it looks in Minecraft. Let's see what this massive Enderman looks like. Amazing. Scary, but amazing. Look at the claws on this guy. Oh my goodness, they're magnificent. This Enderman's vision can catch anything above crouching height, which means in order for us to remain safe, we have to stay crouched and move. I'll maybe bring in a golem here and a golem here. Oh, probably not. Drop it right next to me next time. Brand new strategy. I go in invincibility mode and chase him down and blast him dead. And I steal his Eye of Sauron. We can use our eye orb to float up into the sky and now see everything. More importantly, I can hover around and blast golems in one shot. Wait a second. I need to do a quick test. Bring in another one and bring the eye orb. I'm still technically crouched. I'm just crouched. Just don't turn on me. Look, I'll give you a 10 out of 10. Leave me alone. The Enderman is already cool, but I think I can make some additions to make it even cooler. I'll start by changing the color to be a little bit more purple than black. Then I'll give it a lighter rib cage. Also these pink eyes instead of the standard Enderman white eyes. Now to really add something new, these large pink crystal growths. And these crystals are super powerful, sending energy flowing through the Enderman veins. A little more pink and purple, a little bit here, a little bit there. And now the energy-infested Enderman is looking good. The energy flowing around this Enderman in-game looks immaculate. Sizing is strong. I come up to about waist height, typical. And Endermen truly have to be extremely, extremely spooky. These are guys that you would not want to look in the eye. And anytime you do, you'll find yourself instantly blinded, and the Enderman spawns right behind you. Oh, he's staring at me. Watch. Oh, that's spooky. Just one more look. Why don't I? Look. Oh, no. That made him angry. I can survive, maybe. Maybe I could survive. I can't survive. Let's turn this Enderman into a dragon Enderman. First, we need to bulk up that body to make the form of our dragon. Throw on a tail, shape out the head from Enderman to dragon, and give him some dragon scales and glowing purple teeth. Get ourselves somewhere secluded to throw this guy down, and we've got ourselves a dragon Enderman. Look at the face on this guy and the spikes coming down the back with that massive tail. He looks like he's ready to just leap off of this platform. Let's grab ourselves a victim here, our husk. And that's what I'm talking about. This dragon Enderman goes towards the husk right now. He shoots a fireball out. It's working just like the end dragon, teleports and then explodes him again. With that dragon fireball, the ground should be burning up, which means all of these husks are going to take damage at the same time. Another teleport and a blast. Bam, there's 3 more. There's only 1 left. Oh my goodness, this dragon Enderman is absolutely beefy. Look at all of this rotten flesh left over. I'm gonna leave you on this disgusting island alone, buddy. I've got more important things to do. We need to make this guy way more intimidating. We'll start by making those lazy eyes fierce. Then open up its jaws to give it a flashier mouth. Start building some tall, glowing horns, and we'll add a bunch more until he's got a whole crown of them to show off. Now we'll build up that body so we can give him spikes and plating all over his body like armor, and add the Enderman glow to really show off the details that make this Enderman elite. And of course, can't forget leg day. That is one big, beefy looking Enderman. This guy looks absolutely massive. The bits and pieces growing out of him, and this crown. That face does not look very happy. Blam, blam, 20 husks. Let's see exactly what our Enderman elite decides to do. Oh, whoa. Oh my goodness, where did that come from? Our Enderman elite doesn't even need to pick up blocks. He spawns the blocks in the sky. Oh my word. Let's see if one of them lands close enough to hit 2. Right there. Ooh, there it goes. Both husks down. Definitely the most destructive Enderman we've ever seen. I'll leave this guy to take care of the rest of these wandering husks. We'll make this Enderman into an Ender Hydra. To be a Hydra, this guy's gonna need at least 3 heads. So we'll give it a base body with a super long tail to balance out those extra heads, and add some strong legs to support that extra weight. Take that head and triple it. Look at that massive dragon. This perfectly crafted model with 3 heads. And of course, if the theories are correct, these heads should grow back. Our baby dragon is gonna have to prove itself on this one, especially when the Ender Hydra has a poison breath, a constant black flame that comes out non-stop. Watch this. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, I think one of our better Endermen has to be extremely scary. First, we'll make the base of the body that we can turn to smoke later. Then we'll get some long curly arms ready for grabbing. Start adding in the blocks for a bunch of extra heads all over. Add in a little shading and Enderman eyes, and turn that base into a massive smoke that all its limbs and heads are coming out of. Oh boy, yep, absolutely. That is definitely a step up in the wrong direction. Look at the heads coming off of this disgusting beast. Those arms coming out of it look like claws. Look, they're not even connected. That's gross. And its neck just pokes out extra long. Here's some sacrificial husks for you. Oh, what is this? Oh my goodness, it just disappeared and reappeared. That was spectacular. Oh my gosh, it's not even the disappearing and reappearing act. He throws Enderman heads at these husks. I gotta make sure I can keep a handle on these guys. Last thing we want is these experiments going poorly. I can make an Enderman better by making it realistic. Let's give this guy some more definition and some joints. I think it can walk on those legs. Some grabby hands. And I think an Enderman would probably have a creepy alien-like face in real life. Let's toss this Enderman down right here. And kneecaps have joined Minecraft. Let's make sure that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. All right, 10 fingers and 2 toes. But an Enderman should be extremely magical, a mysterious being. If we wait patiently nearby, we might be able to see something take place, and we're watching it right before our eyes right now. Enderman is levitating this block of grass. Another block comes up and safely set down. What happens if this Enderman is threatened? The Enderman has picked up the grass block and used it to knock the husks around, then goes in to knock them itself. All right, little hands-on never hurt somebody. Oh my goodness, and another grass block up in the air, throwing it around. The husk is right there, and down goes that husk as well. Okay, levitating blocks is quite dangerous. I want to make sure I'm always out of the way when that happens. And to make sure I check my pockets on the way out to make sure this Enderman didn't levitate anything out of them. Let's make an Enderman into what it's actually based off of. Slender Man. First, let's give him his featureless white face with his plain black suit and open it up slightly to give him his usual business suit look with a simple black tie. Then the abnormally long fingernails and sprout the tentacle-like appendages out of his back. And there we've got Slenderman. Accounts of his size have been mixedly reported, but he's always wearing that black suit and that black tie, and these appendages coming off of his back with a mysteriously plain face. One of my personal least favorites, just because of how scary he is. Let's not think about it too much, though, and put those tentacle appendages to good use. Slenderman won't even have to approach the mobs. He can pull up the tentacles from the ground. All of them are gonna get hit all at the same time. He can send out the tentacles all over the place, which means I'm feeling confident about this one. Let's take away this Enderman's water weakness and make it an aquatic Enderman. Start by painting that skin blue. It's looking like a character from Avatar so far. Slap on some gorgeous blue eyes. Ah, you look beautiful. What's a water Enderman without some scales? To further dive into that water feel, here are some rings surrounding its arms. Last up, a bubble to cover its head. It might be a water elemental, but it still needs to breathe. And there it is, the H2O Enderman. There we go. We've got ourselves the water Enderman, and clearly this guy is not afraid of anything. Those rings on its arm, though, look a lot like floaties. Let's see what happens if we toss a llama in the water. Our Enderman is nearly entirely submerged underwater, charges up, and grabs the llama and holds him above the water and sucks the life out of him. Yikes. Here goes another one. A lamb floats him above the water, and down he goes. Speaking of down it goes, the lava has fallen off of the mountain entirely. This place is turning into a place of massive destruction. Okay, I've kind of got a crazy idea for this Enderman. Let's make it golden. All right, guys, I have a totally crazy idea for making this Enderman golden. I'm going to go ahead and stretch its body out. Put its head back on it, just like this. Bend backwards a bit. And here's my crazy idea. I'm gonna put a mouth with golden teeth on its stomach. And also have this giant tongue sticking out of it. This is going to look extremely odd in-game. I moved the eyes down to the torso too, and now look. This crazy Enderman is as good as gold. Get it? We're risking it all for this cool guy. Look at him. Lean back with the tongue out. Oh, he got angry right away. Yes, very, very angry right away. And down goes another cow. I have nothing against you guys, I promise. But this Enderman is hungry and ready to munch. That is 2 cows down right now. It looks like he's going for his 3rd here. I don't know if 3 or 4 is going to be enough for this guy. Bring in a few more of you fellers. Look, most of you are gone already, so what's a few extra gonna really do? I made this Enderman very, very, very hungry. Wait until this guy gets a full belly. I'm telling you, the scene is magnificent. That's no. Oh, here he goes. Look at him grow. He's growing bigger. Explosion. Boom! Destruction. Every cow that managed to be within that radius, well, you can just look at the remains. To upgrade this Enderman, we'll take away that water weakness it has. Start with giving it a diver's helmet. Suit it up in more of that brown metal armor. Can't forget to cover up those long arms. And this guy should never fear the water ever again. All right, folks, here's our moment of truth. One super beefy Enderman in the water, floating on the water. Now that is sweet. And if we spawn in Endermite in the water, our land Enderman will come into the water and get after these Endermite. Oh, he actually got knocked into the water from the Endermite. Look at these 2 swimming Endermen. I'm proud of you guys. How about instead of these Endermite, we bring in one of these chainmail sheep? The charge all the way across the land and onto the Enderman in his butt. No matter how many times the sheep whacks him, he's just sitting there without any care in the world. This guy's gonna live forever inside that suit right there. Oh, never mind. All right. So this is even more out there, but trust me, what if I made an Enderman by making it into an Ender portal? We'll need to make this long body into a more portal shape, a big box for the body to start, add in the portal, and we'll make it so it's got a door that can open and close. A literal Ender portal could perhaps be the best companion anybody could ask for in Minecraft. I mean, I think there's really just one way to see if this works. Here goes nothing. Ah! It's working! Right to the end! For this one better Enderman, I want to make it explosive. TNT will be a huge help. This boss is tall, so we'll first stack the TNT. Then we'll divvy up the bottom to match the stacked-eyed blocks look, and teleport that Enderman texture onto the block to make it really feel like a Heart of Ender. Ignite some wicked end flames, implant some aforementioned eyes, and install that beautifully terrifying crown. Let's get ourselves a semi-safe spot to test this thing out at first. We've got our vengeful Heart of Ender ready to explode. There comes the void mirrors, and the destruction begins. Oh my goodness gracious. It's destroying everything. The only safe spot remaining was the small spot it was on. Everything was turned to void, and all the mobs that were touching the ground just fell right through. Here comes the explosion. The void mirrors come up, and everything begins turning to void. All of the sheep start falling falling right through. And no safe space underneath this one here. This destruction was even greater than the destruction before. These mobs are radical. If you want crazy mobs like these, check out Gobs of Mobs on the Minecraft Marketplace.